Major League post game as we are in the home stretch now. It's Labor Day, and this is almost like in the NFL with Thanksgiving. You know where your team stands. Labor Day, you know exactly where your team stands in Major League Baseball. And if you're a Met fan out there, you know exactly where your team stands. What a win by the New York Mets today. What a win. 8-5 over the Washington Nationals. In a game that, you know, going in, we talked about this. Nationals had won 6 in a row. Mets were limping out of Miami, having lost 2 of 3. Collins has no clue. Guess what? Collins still has no clue. But, to me, the Mets right now, those players, they can have Art Howe in that dugout, and they're still winning. They're hungry enough that they don't even need a manager. But you go in today, Scherzer, Nice, your pitching matchup. As a Mets fan, you're panicking. I saw Mets fans on Facebook openly admitting, I'm starting to panic for the first time this year. And rightfully so. All this Harvey controversy, as much as Wright wants to say it's not a distraction, listen, you got to believe it. There's something going on in the clubhouse. Things are definitely different from the time that before Matt Harvey said that to the time where it's not that now. If that even makes any sense what I just said. I think you know what I'm talking about, though. There's something there that before this whole stuff came out to now, there's got to be a change in that clubhouse. It's safe to assume. But whatever. David Wright taking the professional way, saying there's no distraction. But when you have Max Scherzer on the mound, you put up a 5-spot in an inning, you get Max Scherzer a lead, and you don't win that game, if you're the Washington Nationals, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be absolutely embarrassed right now. And you fight back for a reason. I don't want to hear about this anymore from Jason Worth, from Bryce Harper. We're the team that's beating the National League East. No, you're not, because guess what? If you were, you wouldn't be 5 games back on Labor Day. Give me a break here, will you please? And what was funny here was the Nats had momentum. Granderson gets on. Worth misplays the ball in the first inning. He gets to third, nobody out. Can't come home. Can't come home at all. Doesn't come home. Now, Mets strike first, up 1-0, up 2-0, up 3-0. But still, the way that bullpen has been, and also with Nice on the mound, you don't know what to expect. Nice doesn't implode in the third, finally implodes in the 4th inning. Grand slam. The place is going nuts. Worth, double, 5-3. The key to this game was with Zimmerman up, with 2 outs, 2 on, and doesn't come through. That was huge. Because I think that would have buried the Mets. I think if he gets an extra base hit there, they go up 7-3. That's huge. He doesn't. Strikeout. But to show you how bad this Nats team is, Max Scherzer goes on the mound immediately. Mets take a run. Mets get right back in the ballgame. And that's a testament to Scherzer not owning up to that contract. You got to have a better inning than that. You got to put up a goose egg in that inning. And it's a testament to the Mets with the fire and the passion that this team has. They could have walked out in that inning in the top of the 5th and didn't do anything. They got a run. They're right back in the ballgame. Then they tie it, and we know what happened after that. David Wright, who was 0 for 3, comes through. I'm tired of hearing about Wright's not clutch. Guess what? He came through today in probably the biggest game the Mets have had since 2007. And there's another thing. I am tired of these sports talk radio hosts that make so much money saying the Mets have to calm down. Remember what happened in 2007? Guess what? For all of these sports talk radio hosts that make so much money that say the Mets should calm down, Met fans should calm down, remember 2007? This is not 2007. This is not the same old Mets. This is a team that doesn't have to worry about Tommy Glavine pitching in the last game to get in the playoffs. They got DeGrom. They got Harvey. They got Matz. Hell, they got Bartolo freaking Colon. They got bats. They got guys. They got young guys that are hungry. And I'm no Met fan. I'm a Yankee fan. But God damn it, I am tired of hearing these people, these sports talk show hosts that make so much more money than I do. They make millions of dollars saying that, remember what happened in 07? Met fans should pipe down. Why should they? This isn't the same team. This isn't the same team. The Mets showed guts today. The Mets showed that they got balls. The Mets showed that they're a playoff team. The Mets showed that they're a serious contending team. And for all the doubters, put that in your crack pipe and smoke it. 'Cause I know it's Labor Day. But if you're going to sit here and tell me the Nationals still have a shot, guess what? Washington Nationals, they're dead. They're dead. The Nationals are dead. When you got Max Scherzer on the mound and you can't close it out, you give Max Scherzer a lead and you can't win that ball game, that's on you. And I found a manager more incompetent than Terry Collins. His name is Matt Williams. And if the Nationals, a huge if. Well, no, because they're not winning. If the Mets win this division, which 99.9% they are, it will be because Matt Williams doesn't have a freaking clue how to manage a baseball team. I'm not saying that he screwed him today in a way, but guess what? Why are you using guys out of the bullpen that pitched 2-3 days in a row? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I think the teams are equal in talent. I don't think the Mets are far better than the Nats in terms of talent. I don't think the Nats are far better than the Mets in terms of talent. But my God, they will lose the division. They will not make the playoffs because Matt Williams doesn't have a freaking clue what he's doing. He is the worst manager in Major League Baseball. The worst. The worst. And this is the effort. The Nationals want to say that they're a playoff team. This is the effort they give today. Not only can they not win a game, a Nice-Scherzer matchup, and not only can they not hold on to a game that they give Max Scherzer a lead, that's number one. Number two is Williams' total incompetent use of the bullpen today. That's two. Three, Bryce Harper going up against the kid who his first task in Major League Baseball, his debut, is to go up against Bryce Harper, falls behind 3-0, and Harper strikes out. Are you kidding me? You let a rookie strike you out? You're the best player in the National League? Are you kidding me? You got Desmond hits the ball. They're down by 3. He jogs to first base. Are you kidding me? Where's the hustle? Where's the fire? Where's the passion from the Nationals? Guess what? It's on the Mets side. The Mets are the serious team. The Mets are the playoff team. The Mets are the National League East champions for 2015. And I don't want to hear about a jinx, because guess what? You can try and throw out as many jinxes as you can. The Nationals are dead. They're dead. This was the game. This was it. Nice, Scherzer, this was your matchup. And you couldn't pull it off. I tell you, listen, I'm a Yankee fan here, but I get so frustrated with the Nationals, who think that they own the division. What have you done? What have you done? This is the most overrated franchise in baseball. What have you done? If they have the resume of, say, the Phillies from 07 to 2010, then I'd say, okay, they could talk a little bit. What have you done? Really, what have you done? And we're supposed to believe that you're the it team? Get out of here. And I'm tired of these other talk show hosts that get paid so much money to sit there and say, oh, the Mets should calm down. Oh, it's a 4 or 5 game lead in September. Remember 07. Remember 08. That has nothing to do with 2015. It has nothing to do with it. It's two totally different things. It has nothing to do with it. Wake up. Try and take some of that money that you're making and put it towards a doctor, because you need help. Because you're lost. Tons of grit by the Mets today. Tons of grit. It was great to work that game on Mad Dog Radio, by the way. I tell you, I felt like I was working a playoff game. And we had the game on in the studio. And let me tell you something. This is a scary team. And I said it. I didn't predict them. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just said, you know what? They're going to win 90 games. I said they could win 90 games. I picked them to win 83. But they're going to win 90. This is a very good ball team. This is a very good ball club. Very good ball club. Cespedes was huge. Give Alderson all the credit in the world. Cespedes was a huge pickup. This guy rakes. Every time he hits the ball, it's got to be ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Whether the Mets give him money or someone else gives him money, he's getting money. No doubt about that, he's getting money. Nationals are dogs. I'm telling you right now, Nationals are dogs. Remember when the Mets were dogging it in 07 with Reyes and Delgado? They thought it was too easy. They thought they didn't have to try. That's the Nationals. Only difference was Willie, to his credit, I know a lot of people bash him, Willie had a clue what he was doing. Matt Williams is lost. He has no clue. We can give out the awards, Manager of the Year in AL and NL. Give out the Worst Manager of the Year award. He wins it in a landslide. In a freaking landslide. Mets go up 5 games. Nationals, rest in peace. They're done. You can, if you're a Mets fan, enjoy that beer. Enjoy that Labor Day beer and hot dog even sweeter tonight. Even sweeter. If you are a New York Mets fan, enjoy that ice cold beer, that burger on Labor Day tonight. Enjoy it so much because you deserve it. You deserve it after that win. By the way, Toronto lost. Yankees win. It's now only a half-game lead for the Blue Jays. So both New York teams doing good today. Yankees with a big win, come from behind win at the stadium. Mets, huge come from behind win. Huge. Biggest Met win in a while, in a long time. You can make the case, I'm telling you right now, you can make the case, biggest Met win since winning a 2006 NLCS game. Huge win. This was huge for them. Back after this.